Vande Pannagabhushanam Shishidharam Vande Vasudhunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Varninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, Jnana Yoga is the awareness of the truth, consciousness of the truth, realization of the truth, knowing the truth. When we know the truth, we will be free from fear. When we know the truth, there is no tension, anxiety. When we know the truth, we get confidence. When we know the truth, we remain calm, tranquil, serene. No other thing can give us such strength as truth does. Therefore, Sri Krishna tries to give Arjuna the revelation of truth, the experience of truth, the awareness of truth. The entire Bhagavad Gita is to deal with the man to make him know the truth. This truth is available in 3 levels. Number 1, real. Truth has its synonym, real. Next, unreal. Next, relatively real. There are 3 stages. One is unreal. It is not there. It does not exist. It is not present, but we feel its presence. That is false identification, unreal, asat. Next is relatively real. It is real, but not completely real. It is not totally real. It is not really real. It is not absolutely real. Absolute truth, Paramarthika Sat. Relative real, Vyavaharika Sat. Unreal, Ajnana, Avidya, false, lie. These are the 3 stages. Let us see one after the other. When we are traveling in the hot sun, scorching sun on the highway, on a tar road or a cement road, at a distance about half a kilometer or 1 kilometer away, we find water on the road. It is a mirage. It is not really the presence of water. It is because of the sun's reflection we find the appearance of water. It is unreal. The more you travel, the more the mirage goes behind. It is totally unreal. It does not exist at all. But it appears to be present. It misleads us. It makes us believe. This is unreal, real. We find the example of a post in the darkness, the traditional Vedantic example. And from the first floor, we look at the garden. In the garden, there is a mast, there is a post, and it looks as though somebody is standing. Mind is applied to it. It appears to have the cap. It appears to have the legs. It appears to wear the coat. It appears to be a frightening object. When you focus the light, it is totally absent. Our perception is wrong. The man does not exist there, but he appears to be present. Another standard example which Adi Shankara gives in his commentaries and in Vedanta, in Upanishads, is Raju Sarpa Bhranti. Raju is the rope. Sarpa is the snake. When you find the rope lying on the ground in semi-darkness, we find that the rope to be a snake. We run, we get frightened, we get scared. What is it that removes our fear? What is it that removes all activity? The focusing of knowledge, the focusing of light. Then the snake disappears, the rope remains. The unreal appears to be the real. The non-existent object will appear to be existing. The horizon. When we are on the seashore, we find the sky and the sea meeting at a particular point of place. The more we travel, the more the sky goes away from us. The sky and the sea do not meet at all, they don't kiss each other, but it appears to be meeting. These are the standard examples. We know what is unreal, what is real, but in our process, our perceptions get clouded because of avidya. The self is identified with the non-self, that is ignorance. The Atman is identified with the non-Atman, that is ignorance. The screen is identified with the flood, and that is ignorance. The cinema screen is identified with the fire, that is ignorance. What is enlightenment? Withdrawal of the self from the non-self is enlightenment. When you withdraw yourself from the false rope, it is enlightenment. When you withdraw yourself from the screen, then from the flood, from the fire, that is enlightenment. It is after all a cinema. It is after all a drama. Then we are enlightened. There are two definitions which I have tried to give now. What is ignorance? When self, Atman, Brahman, truth is identified with the non-self, life, falsehood, non-existing, then it is called ignorance or avidya. When the same self is withdrawn from the falsehood, withdrawn from moha, withdrawn from maya, withdrawn from Brahma, withdrawn from Bhranti, withdrawn from illusion, then it is called enlightenment. Jnana Yoga is a removal of the Atman from the non-Atman. Perceptions are to be purified. Observations are to be clarified. Curiosity is to be questioned. Investigation is to be pursued. And truth is to be realized. These are the processes. Then we come to the real, the relative reality. Unreal we can understand to some extent. It is not there. Snake is not there. We find only the rope. But this rope appears to be a snake. What a fool I am. What an idiot I am. That we can know. But relative reality is false identification. The sun rises in the east. To me, it rises in the east. To you, it rises in the east. Everybody on the earth finds it to be rising on the east. The snake and rope is not the same. To me, it is only a snake. To the person who knows, it is only a rope. It varies, perception varies from time to time, place to place, person to person. But sunrise All the people all over the world, in every corner, everybody finds the sun to be rising. But it is true. Is it true? It is a relative reality. Because we are on the earth, at a particular standpoint, we find it to be real, objectively real, relatively real. He sets in the West. Our perceptions are all uniform, relatively real. You are very frequently found traveling by train or bus or aircraft, all of us. While traveling, commonly we find the question, has Mumbai come? Has Chennai come? Has Delhi come? Delhi moves or what? Who is moving? Who is not moving? Delhi does not move. I am moving. I am moving from one place to another. I am sitting in the train is on the track, the train is moving, not Delhi. But we ask the question, is Delhi coming soon? Has Chennai come? Chennai does not. Identification of the self with the train, we see the city to be moving. It is false. Similarly, there is a narrow bridge. There is an owner, he has gone to a particular truck delivery shop, beautiful large Ashok Leyland truck he has bought for about 50 lakhs. Another rich man, very powerful, he has got an imported car for about 55 or 57 lakhs. On one side the car is coming, driven by the owner, on another side the truck is coming, driven by the owner. Both are rich. Both are rich people, both own the vehicles, they both have entered the bridge from two sides. The car has come to the middle of the bridge, the truck also has come to the middle of the bridge. That fellow is blowing the horn, this fellow is blowing the horn, they both have come to a center. Now the brakes are applied, the drivers have come out of the vehicles. The car driver is fighting with the truck driver. You idiot, you go back. Why should I go back? You go back if you want. They both are quarreling. What do you think of me? I am a rich millionaire. What do you think of me? I am the MLA of the local place. Both are quarreling. And a sadhu, a sannyasi came. What for are you quarreling, sir? Sir, this fellow is not going back. This fellow is not going back. Why do you quarrel? There is sufficient space. You can go back, you can go back, you can go as your liking. There, the driver has identified himself with the vehicle. It is not I, sir, my vehicle. Similarly, we identify ourselves with the body. There is a bus depot. All the buses are coming in the night at 10 o'clock back to the depot. One bus came late. Another bus also came late. The timekeeper is asking the question, why are you late? See, on the way I lost a bolt and a nut. The other driver said, on the way I had a puncture. Where is the puncture in your body? No. The puncture is to the vehicle. Nut and bolt are to the vehicle. The driver identifies himself with the vehicle. This driver identifies himself with the nut and bolt full of vehicles. This is what we are doing. I is identified with the body, relative reality. I am fond of brinjal vegetable. In Telugu terminology, Guddu Vankai Kura. And I am a retired man. I read the Hindu newspaper in the morning. I sit in my veranda, looking at the road and reading the newspaper. My wife is in the kitchen. She called me and told me, "Hey, my dear husband." "Yes, ma'am, what shall I do?" "See, early morning, from the village, girls will be going with their baskets full of brinjals. You call the brinjal seller, buy 1 kilo of beautiful tender brinjals. I shall prepare today your favorite dish." I was very happy. I was looking at the girls going to the market with the baskets full of brinjals. I looked at the most beautiful village girl carrying the basket, and the girl was saying brinjal, 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 and she was going. Then I looked at her, "Hey, brinjal, come here." She came. I brought the basket down, selected the best, all the while looking at her face. She gave me the brinjals, and I paid the money. She went to the market. There are several more in the basket. I wanted to see her again. So beautiful she was, so innocent she was, so attractive she was. Even at the ripe old age, I have not lost the aesthetic sense, and therefore I wanted to see her again. I was sitting in the veranda. I am sure she would return after selling her brinjals at about 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock from the market back to the village. I was looking. As I expected, at about 10:30 or 11, the girl was returning with the empty basket. All the brinjals were sold. I forgot to ask her name. I wanted to call her. I looked at her, remembered her face, and now I want to call her. I know only one thing: brinjal. I called her, "Hey, brinjal, come here." She looked at me, took the left leg chappal. "You rascal, do I look like a brinjal to you? But morning you came when I called a brinjal." Then I was selling brinjal. I identify myself with brinjal. Now I don't have brinjals. This is relative reality. Tatastha lakshana. Very often from the unreal we can get removed, not from the relative reality. Tatastha lakshana is so powerful. Yesterday I was wearing the red shirt. From behind some car was coming. I could not hear the horn. "Hey, red shirt, move to the side." I moved because I was wearing the red shirt. I was traveling by a bus. I returned from Tirupati. My head was shaven. Another bus was coming. Through the window, I projected my head to look at the other bus, and the driver shouted at me, "Yo Gundu, yo Mata, you shaven head. Your head will go on the other bus, put it inside." I put it inside. I identified myself with the shaven head. I identified myself with the white shirt. I identify myself with the vice chancellorship. I identify myself with the professorship. I identify myself with the masculine gender. I identify myself with the sickness. I identify myself with the babyhood, youthhood, manhood, etc. Is it true? Is it permanent? Is it lasting? Certainly not. What is the test to truth? It should be permanent. Am I a born vice chancellor? I was born like any other baby. Am I the sick person all the time? Certainly not. Am I of the grey head always? Certainly not. A few years ago my hair was very dark. The baby, where is he? The child, where is he? Youth, where is he? Student, where is he? Lover, where is he? Married man, where is he? Employed man, where is he? Sick man, where is he? Old man, where is he? Dead body, where is he? It is undergoing. At every stage, I identify myself with the format in which I am. Same is the case with the Rupa. Nama, Rupa. Names change. Nomenclatures change. A speaker I am. A teacher I am. A professor I am. Husband I am. Father I am. Son I am. Grandfather I am. Grandson I am. Rogue I am. Idiot I am. Everything. But what is it? This is what drives us. Ramana Maharshi was the one person. He went on investigating. He went on making the inquiry to himself. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Am I the body? Certainly not. Am I the mind? Certainly not. Am I the intellect? Certainly not. It is mine, it is mine, it is mine. Who is that I inside? Every time we are lost in depression, every time there is fear in us, every time there is a stress in us, a little inquiry, a little investigation, a little questioning will reveal the truth and we will remain happy. I do not know whether I have told the example. I normally don't go to cinemas. Maybe some 50 years ago I might have visited some films. I don't go to films. I went to Hyderabad. My brother, he is fond of film shows in the house, TVs. My sister-in-law, her children, grandchildren, all the hall was full with the spectators. A beautiful film was going on. I entered. Nobody gave me the seat. Nobody gave me the water. Nobody made inquiry about my coming. I went to the dining hall, pulled one dining hall table chair. I put it. I sat. I was looking. In that film, a particular scene was going on. There was a hero. There was a heroine. They both loved each other. They both decided to marry. But unfortunately, parents did not agree. Society did not encourage. They both decided to commit suicide. They both went to the top of a mountain and they decided to jump from the top of the mountain into the valley beneath and commit the suicide. The girl jumped first. There was blood. She was a heap of flesh. She died. Now the hero jumped. He had the shirt. The shirt was caught by the branch of a tree. He cannot go up. He cannot fall down. The girlfriend is dead. And then he was weeping. I looked at my elder brother. I looked at my sister. All her saree was already wet with tears. Grandchildren. Then my mobile rang. Took it. And Kamala Hassan, the hero, called my student. Uncle! Yes, my boy. How is my acting? Wonderful. What are you doing? I am smoking, uncle, taking a cup of coffee. Are all people weeping? Yes, my boy. It is false. The real is the fellow is smoking, taking coffee. He is not dead. The girlfriend is not dead. Relative reality. From the unreal you move to the real. From the relative reality, when you go away from the Earth's orbit, you find the sea clear, sun shining. When you move from the body, mind, intellect, equipment deep inside, the soul shines, self blossoms, and that is called illumination, that is called enlightenment, that is called awareness, that is called consciousness. That consciousness of the self, when that self is self-luminary, bright, jubilant, dynamic, I am absorbed in a state of samadhi. Samadhi is awareness of the truth. Samadhi is to be consciously vibrant with the realization of the self. When we sit in meditation, move deep inside from the body, from the mind, from the intellect, from everything. Withdraw. And then at one particular point of time, there is nothing else to be investigated. There is nothing else to be reached. And we become one with that. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, there is a salt doll. This salt doll wanted to measure the depth of the sea. The salt doll has gone to the sea and it is trying to measure the depth of the sea. As it enters the sea, it gets lost, it gets merged, it loses its identity, it becomes one with the sea, and that becoming one with the sea, one with the Brahman, one with the God, one with the self, is realization. Having come to Prashanti, let us enjoy the thrill of becoming one with the self. Let us meditate on that Brahman.